It's Colleen here with my new best friend, our new product, the Deluxe Cooking Blender. Yes, I said cooking blender. If you listen real closely, you can hear my blender in the cabinet. It is crying because it knows it's going to find a new home since this baby arrived. So if you are thinking blender, really blender? I have a blender, I have this, I've heard of that. You guys, this is a total game changer. This is not just for margaritas, not that there's anything wrong with margaritas. This blender works all day. Smoothies, soups, sauces, jams. If you're thinking, why is this different, Colleen? Why is this exciting? I have a blender. We've seen all these blenders on the market. Let me tell you why this is different, all right? First of all, you have more control with this. Most blenders, if they are cooking blenders, have heat settings of low, medium, and high. This baby has 8 pre-programmed settings, also with 2 custom settings. It has a custom heat setting so you can keep things warm. And because it's programmed, you can set this and walk away. You don't have to figure out, oh my gosh, do I have to stir my jam? Yes, I said jam. I've made jam. Jam! I was so excited. But back to the blender. I'll tell you about the jam in a second. Oh, I'll show it to you. I'm really excited about it, you guys. So this baby gets up to 220 degrees, which is, if you know your math, it's well above the boiling point. It knows when to cook, it knows when to blend. So it knows when to heat and it knows when to blend. So you can set this at your pre-programmed, whatever you're doing, jams, puree, and walk away from it, and it will just do its thing, and you can go do your thing and then come back and everybody's happy. So let me show you my jam here. Hold on. I'm sorry I didn't take the jam out. Just admire the blender. All right, I'm back. So this was my jam. I made a low sugar version. For those of you who are trying to control your ingredients, this is a great way to do it as well. The other nice thing about this blender that other blenders don't have, to my knowledge, cooking blenders, they don't have a glass pitcher. So this pitcher is glass. That means it can withstand the heat of 220 degrees. Okay, it's not going to scorch, it's not going to melt or anything like that. The other thing is, you notice when I pick it up, it has this little little shelf on it so that you can pick it up easily. It's not super heavy. The lid has sensors in it. So let me turn this on. And it's kind of like the quick cooker. Makes fun little noises, right? I was skeptical about the quick cooker too, but man, I'm just loving this stuff. So the blender will not operate. It won't even give me a setting while this lid is off. And if the lid is not in correctly, it will not work. So that is another great safety feature. And it'll make that noise and let you know that the lid is on and it's safe. What else do I want to tell you about? I'm sorry, I'm on a lot. I'm just so excited about my blender. I have some notes here too because I'm still learning about this as well. So you can, your lid has sensors, and anybody can do this job, guys. Jam, I showed you my jam. Who's made jam? Do you have to stir it all day? Yes, because jam has to cook above the boiling point, and this does it for you. I'm super stoked. Kelly K, this is actually your jar if you're watching. She brought me a bunch of peaches from her home. They've been falling all over the place, so I've been making peach jam like crazy. So what we're gonna do tonight is I just wanted to show you how it works. This baby has so much power too. So if you're doing like a soup, we're actually gonna make a sauce. But if you're doing a soup, normally if you have a cooking blender and you're making a soup, you have to start all those things in the stove, on the stovetop, cook them a little bit and then throw them in your blender so that they puree. You don't have to do this. This is powerful enough to handle it. Oh, did I tell you it has a heated wash setting? It washes itself like a cat. This thing's got like nine settings, 9 speeds, and it cleans itself. So like 9 lives, cleans itself, cat. It purrs. Doesn't really purr. It makes the same amount of noise as a regular blender would. So what I'm doing is, if you have picky eaters in your house, we are not picky eaters in my house, let me tell you that right now. But if you have picky eaters in your house that don't like to eat vegetables, but they will eat things like pasta or meatballs and sauce, this is gonna be the sauce for you. All right, so we're gonna do, I've got my ingredients here. I'm gonna put in just a 1/4 cup of vegetable stock, okay? You can use water, but we're trying to hide vegetables, so why not use vegetable stock? And then I'm going to use, you can use Italian seasoning. We are low on that, so I'm actually going to use the garlic and herb rub from Pampered Chef. We also really like the Greek rub. And I'm actually going to measure. It's a tablespoon. I'm going to loosely measure. I don't always measure. And then about a teaspoon of salt. I've only made this recipe once, by the way, so don't get impressed that I've memorized it. And I'm just going to throw some salt in here. About a teaspoon. Give or take. You can always salt it to taste after. So there are my wet ingredients. If you are using this blender, by the way, speaking of recipes, this recipe came in the cooking guide. If you are familiar with the quick cooker, then you know that this is a cooking guide that tells you exactly what you need to do. There are a whole ton of recipes in here. This is the one we're making today, the hidden veggie marinara sauce. And you know, with anything, you get me as a resource, and you don't get that from maybe some of the big retailers on the World Wide Web. So, cooking guide here, and we're gonna put in some garlic, just about 4 cloves, fresh, right? Nothing you can't pronounce. And then I have about a cup of carrots, which is about 2 carrots chopped up. I didn't have to do them real fine or anything. I'm gonna throw those in. Oops, I hit it. And some zucchini. You don't even have to peel it. I washed it though, because you know it came from the store. Unfortunately, Kelly Kay didn't have zucchini to give me. She just had peaches. So that's how this sauce starts. I'm gonna throw the lid on. And by the way, the sauce setting on here and the puree setting, the sauce setting and the jam setting are patent pending, which means they're exclusive to Pampered Chef and they don't show up on any other blender. So here it is. It's beautiful. I'm not going to turn it on just yet because it is a blender and it makes noise just like your blender does. I did want to tell you I was lucky enough to earn this for free, and it is amazing. It is by far the most expensive thing Pampered Chef has put in their catalog. However, it is price competitive with other cooking blenders on the market. That being said, you definitely want to host to get this. You know, if you want to pay full price, that's fabulous. Go right ahead. But honestly, host for this. And it is on sale certain times of the year, and I will post that as well. So, without further ado, I am going to hit the, I need my glasses, unless, Eric, can I borrow you?
Yeah.
We need the right setting. I did everything but memorize the setting. I think I need the puree setting. Thank you, love.
Heated puree?
Heated puree.
Okay.
212 degrees. I'm going to say thank you for watching. I'm really excited about this. And I'm going to hit this on. I'm going to hit this. And oh, it's pasta sauce, right? Halfway through, it's going to tell me. It'll tell me when to do it. I'm going to cut up these tomatoes and I'm going to add them, and I'm going to throw some more vegetable stock in. Super easy. You can also do it with a can of diced tomatoes, but I wanted to do it a little bit fresher, so I'm going to do it this way. All right, thanks for watching. I'm going to put this on and say goodbye. Watch it go. Watch the power in this. It's going to stop.
Sauce is delicious.
The sauce is delicious. We haven't tried it yet. It's marinating in the fridge.
I tasted some.
Oh, that's right. He did taste test some, but don't worry, he didn't double dip. So this is going to do this through the cooking process. I know I just said goodbye, but sorry, I lied. It knows what to do. You can see most of the vegetables are already chopped. And here it goes again. It's going to make some noise. It's already pulverized. Or blended, should say blended, not pulverized.
It's already at 77
and it's already
degrees.
at 77 degrees. So this is going to take about 20 minutes or so for this to heat up to the right consistency. Then I'm going to throw in my tomatoes. I'm going to do it right through the top. I'm going to use one of the silicone prep bowls to do it easily right through the top. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're as excited about this as I am. I will see you later. Bye.